Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming to you from beautiful Nature Coast of Florida. We are at 414 West Glenhaven Drive here in Citrus Springs, Florida. This is a 0.23 of an acre, 10,000 square foot buildable lot with your usual 80 foot across the front, 125 down either side, 80 foot across the back. Again, 10,000 square foot buildable lot here. Taxes on this property are extremely low at $236.13. Very low carrying cost. You also got city water on this property with a septic sewer system. So when you're ready to build, you can just hook up to the city water system and install your septic, and you're off and ready to go. You do have power lines overhead. You got a beautiful paved road right here. Again, the county takes care of the easement right here, so you don't have to worry about that. There's no time limit to build. There's no maintenance required on this lot either. So you can just leave it as it is, sits right here. As you can see behind me, it grades up really nicely and levels off, so you probably wouldn't have to do any type of grading for this property, as it probably sits high enough for you. Again, on the property, you can see behind me, there's not much going on here. A lot of smaller pine trees, just a lot of little underbrush. Got a neighbor that just drove by, just left a beautiful home just down the street there. We'll show you that in just a minute. Got a lot of beautiful homes down the road on that way as well. This is a great buildable piece of property in a nice community here. Looks like you got some type of drainage area right across there. Probably some area for whenever, if it rains a lot, it kind of drains water into that across the street from you. So there'll be no one building catty corner to you. That'll just be sitting as natural as it is right there. So now let's go ahead. The location on this is outstanding. You're just 2 minutes off the Lecanto Highway. In another minute up from that, you're going to be in US 41. Lecanto runs right into US 41, which is the main thoroughfare that runs up and down the county of Citrus. You're 25 minutes just south of the beautiful Crystal River, of the Citrus Wildlife Management Area. You're just north of that. So if you wanted to go biking, hiking, bird watching, anything of that nature, 25 minutes just south of us here, you have the Citrus Wildlife Management Area, which is a beautiful part of the state that you definitely got to check out there. Now, 25 minutes to my west is Crystal River. If you want to do anything that has to do with the Gulf of Mexico, deep sea fishing, diving, kayaking, scuba diving, swimming with the manatees, it's all just 25 minutes to my west here at Crystal River, the Kings Bay area just to my left here. If you're going to fly into this community, you're going to be looking into the Ocala International Airport. That is the closest international airport to this community. Just 40 minutes just northeast of this location. So you can be enjoying this property here. If you do win this at the auction tonight, build a beautiful home like you'll see in the drive around, you can be here enjoying this property in less than an hour. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at the 80 foot across the front of your property, and we'll see you there. All right, here we are now in the northwest corner of your property here at Glenhaven, 414 West Glenhaven Drive. As you can see to my right, your lot right here, it does grade up nicely and levels off really nice. You got a lot of smaller pine trees. I see a couple small oaks on this property, but you definitely would not have to bring in any dirt or anything like that to grade this property up anymore to build on. As I can see a lot of the neighbors, and when we show you the drive around, you'll see that that's probably, you'll probably sit a little bit higher than the rest of the houses in the neighborhood because of the grade on this lot, which is excellent. Definitely saves you money when you're building. Now we'll go 125 foot all the way to the back, and we'll see you there. All right, we come 125 foot all the way to the back. We are in the southwest corner of your lot here at 414 West Glenhaven. As you can see behind you, this is an easement here because you do have some power lines across the back here. It looks like you got probably a 30, 40 foot, 50 foot easement across the back of your lot here where they're never going to build, and you don't have to worry about anyone building behind you. So definitely, this is a beautiful lot right here. Again, as you look behind me, you got these smaller oaks, some small pines as well. There's not much on this lot at all. This is a nice lot, and you'll see in the drive around, got a lot of newer homes in this community. This is definitely an up and coming area of the Citrus Springs here. So now we're gonna go 80 foot across the back of your lot here, and we'll see you there. All right, we just showed you the 80 foot across the back of your lot here at Glenhaven. We're in the southeast corner of your property. Again, as you can see, there's a lot of small pines, a lot of oaks, very level lot. No one's gonna build behind you. You have a small area of a drainage area off to the left of the caddy corner of your lot there. No one's gonna build there. So this is kind of got a lot of good value in this property right here in Citrus Springs. Now we're gonna go 125 foot back up to the front of your lot, and we'll see you there. There you have it, 125 foot back up to the front of your lot here at Glenhaven. Again, another beautiful buildable lot. Nice grade to it, nice level lot. No one's gonna build behind you. No one's gonna build caddy corner to you. You got a beautiful paved road here, power overhead, city water, septic sewer system. It's another beautiful buildable lot here in the beautiful community of Citrus Springs, Florida. We're at 414 Glenhaven Drive in Citrus Springs, Florida. It's a 0.23 of an acre. It's going to be 80 foot across the front and back, 125 down either side, with a 10,000 square foot buildable area on this piece of property here. The taxes on this property are extremely low at $236.13 a year. That's all less than $1 a day to own this property here. It is a city water system and septic system, as I stated before. The property is an outstanding location. You're just 2 minutes off of the Canto Highway, which runs east and west through Citrus, and then it runs right into US 41, which is north and south. You're 25 minutes from the beautiful Crystal River area, which is just west of us here. 25 minutes, you can be enjoying the beautiful Kings Bay. There goes one of your neighbors driving by, and we'll show you some of the beautiful neighbors in the community here on the drive around. You're just 25 minutes north of the Citrus Wildlife Management Area, which is a beautiful park area where you can go hiking, trails, biking, bird watching, everything you need to do that has to do with nature. 25 minutes south of us here. Just a beautiful community here. If you're going to fly into this community, you have Ocala International as your closest international airport. You can be here in 40 minutes or less to enjoy this property. And again, this property has a sale of 2007, just 13 years ago. This property was purchased for $50,000. So someone back then in 2007 thought this 10,000 square foot lot was worth $50,000. I don't know how much it's really worth today. I don't know how much it's going to be worth 10 years from now, but usually if real estate holds as it usually does, it's very cyclical. It always comes up and down and goes back up farther than it did in the previous, in the way back times. So this is a beautiful buildable lot. Good luck, and we'll see you at the auction.